Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokestraya. I am Jordan Manford. Today is the finale of Road to Cities. I've got something kind of special lined up for that, but I'll get into that in just a moment. Just before that, I just kind of want to give you guys a bit of an update as to what's going to be happening over the next couple of days, because this video is going up on Friday morning, which is the day that we leave for Adelaide City Championships. Now unfortunately, I was planning on scheduling some content to come out on the Saturday and Sunday, but I haven't really had the chance to get it all rendered and edited and uploaded, so that's going to have to wait until Monday. Now on Monday I'm going to be releasing another channel update as well as hopefully another video. And really what I want to happen is create a schedule for Pokestraya for what I personally want to put out onto the channel. Hopefully we can keep it regular weekly content going. I'm going to aim to do daily uploads. I really want to push daily uploads, but I'm just not sure how much content I can produce. Hopefully we can get some of the other guys in and they can give me a hand with that. Another thing is I'm going to be vlogging our Adelaide trip. I hope the guys are okay with that, but I'm going to be doing it anyway. So I'm just going to show you a bit of Adelaide, talk about how we went. Scott will probably be writing another report like he did for Geelong and Werribee, so that'll probably go up on our Facebook page on probably the Tuesday or so. I'm not too sure, that's up to him. He goes into real good detail about it. He talks more about how he went more than anything, which is kind of expected. He didn't really watch our game, so we just kind of tell him what happened and he goes from there. Alright, so let's get into this finale of the Road to Cities Season 1 anyway, of the Adelaide City Championship build-up. Today I'm doing something different and I'm actually playing a tournament on the PTCGO, Pokemon Trading Card Game online. I'm playing Night March, which if you have been watching this series regularly, you would have already seen the list. It hasn't changed. I'll still put the list in this video just in case you missed that one, but we're going to be playing a tournament. Now just a little bit of a heads up, the games are not too thrilling. But it just shows the power of Night March, but unfortunately I just kind of destroy my opponents, and it's not really that long and exciting, but hopefully you guys will enjoy it anyway. It really shows off the power of Night March and the reason why I love the deck so much. So hopefully you will enjoy that, even though it's not like I take 4 prize cards in one turn or something. It's just kind of me attacking over and over again, but hopefully you will like it. So let's jump straight into that, and if you enjoy this video and you want to see more of these tournaments, be sure to leave us a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and let's jump straight into it. So here we go, game number 1, we're going to call, we're going to get tails, we win the flip. Okay, so I'm going to elect to go first with this deck. Usually in real life I tend to go second, and that's only because I can attack second turn. It's just kind of, if I know what my opponent's playing, I'll go second. If I don't, then I'll probably go first. It just depends on how I feel at the current point. Alright, so we're going to start with a Joltik. Our hand's not too bad. We get some Acrobikes, a Battle Compressor, Hex, and a Lampent. Sorry if the game's lagging a little bit here. We're going to go with an Acrobike, and we get an AZ or a VS Seeker. I think I'm going to take the VS Seeker just because I can get that AZ back if I really need it. We get another Acrobike off. We did draw the Shaman, which is great. So we can either take the Sycamore or the Dimension Valley. Again, I've got the VS Seeker, so I'm just going to take the Dimension Valley. We can pop that one down, and then we can Battle Compressor, get rid of some Lampents if I've got them in deck. Okay, so we're going to go through. We'll take, we'll get rid of the 1 Lampent, 2 Lampent, and the 3rd Lampent, and then we get the 4th in hand. Alright, so now I can play the Shaman. Oh, I'm debating, no, I will play it. I was debating whether I just wanted to Sycamore at that point. Drawing 2 wasn't going to be helping too much. My opponent doesn't have a Pinecone up, so if they can't get anything going, I can just win next turn. So we're going to Battle Compressor once again. We can drop a couple more Night Marches. We'll get rid of a Joltik and that Pumpkaboo, and I don't know if I want to get rid of another one. I'll probably just take the Teammates maybe. Yeah, we'll take Teammates. We'll get rid of that one. We can always be a Seeker for it later. I'm not too sure what my opponent's really playing. We're going to go for the Super Scoop. We flip Tails. That would have been nice to reuse that Shaman, but we're going to be able to VS Seeker now for Sycamore, and we can play that one. Alright, so We need to draw a double colorless and maybe another bench. We're going to see another Phoebus, a Milotic, a Pumpkaboo. I kind of want to bench that Pumpkaboo. I don't know if I really want to do anything else at this point. I think I might just pass turn. Next turn if I need it, I've got a lot of resources in hand to try and grab me that double colors to win. We'll just see what my opponent does. Alright. So they actually hypothetically could get a knockout on my Joltik this turn. If they got the Forest of Giant Plans, they can evolve this. So we're going to see the lightning energy come down on that, which is odd. And pass turn. Okay, so this is perfect for me. This basically almost guarantees me a win if I can pull a double colors from somewhere. We do have the Ultra Ball, so we can get rid of the Dimension Valley and the Ultra Ball. And we can take a Shaman. Okay. So I could play the Milotic, or I'll start with Trainer's Mail. It's always a good place to start. Just want to check if I have the double colors. No. Okay. So I'm not going to grab any of those. They would have just taken spots up in my hand. We can Milotic. Use that ability, which allows us to get a card from our discard pile back into our hand. We'll take the Acrobike just so we can kind of cycle through our deck. Hopefully the double colors is at the top. It's not. We do see a Trainer's Mail though, so we'll take that, discarding the Pumpkaboo, get the Trainer's Mail off, and I can take none of that. I don't know really what I was looking for then. Maybe just a way to draw into this VSC, into this double colors. We're gonna get the Shaman set up for 5, and we see 2 double colors, which means we win this first game against this Pinecone for 140 damage, which is not much. So straight away, the first round of this tournament is a win, which is just great for me. Alright, so here are the players I'm going up against. You can see their names there. So we win the first round. Hopefully we can get another win in the second, and we'll see how we go. Alright, so the second round is just starting now. And we're going up against a Psychic and Colorless. So the Colorless is probably like a Shaman or something. My opponent's calling the flip. It's taking a while to call it as well, which is always a fun thing to have on PTCGO. We lose the coin flip, so we'll probably end up going second, which isn't too bad with Night March. Our opponent's turn. Okay, so let's see what my opponent is playing. We're going to start with Phoebus. It's not very good. Alright, so we've got a Battle Compressor, Ultra Balls, Trainers, Acrobike. We've got a pretty decent hand, I'm not gonna lie. And my opponent flips over a Mewtwo. Alright, so straight away, I'm looking, if my opponent doesn't get anything, I can win first turn. Which would be crazy if I just got, 2-1 Pokemon and just, just attack. So we're gonna Battle Compressor straight away. We'll get rid of these lamps, which is always the first thing I get rid of in Night March. Personally, I think most players do, but I don't know, some players might have a different strategy for Lamparts. I'm not too sure. Maybe they like to use them, keep them in deck to Ultra Ball them later. We're going to Acrobike. We've got the DC or the Shaman. We're going to take the Shaman just so I can Ultra Ball for the Pumpkaboo, which just kind of guarantees me that I'm going to get the Pumpkaboo. Now I'm going to either need Floatstone or Switch to get that one out of the active. The reason I'm taking Pumpkaboo is because I do have the ×2 weakness advantage over Mewtwo. So we can play the Pumpkaboo with the Muscle Band down, and then I can Shaman to draw 5. Alright, so I need to hit just like a Battle Compressor, double colors, and so we see the double colors in the Dimension Valley. I see a Buddy. There's no reason to play that, is there? We just got the 3 Lamparts, so I'm just going to VS Seeker now for that Professor Sycamore. And then we can play the Professor Sycamore. And we can draw... we do get the Floatstone. However, at this point, I'm still not going to be getting a knockout. I need to get one more Night Marcher in the discard, so I can put this Pumpkaboo on the bench and Shaman to draw 2. If we get an Ultra Ball or a Battle Compressor, then we will win. If not, we'll see. We set up... we just see Phoebus in double colors. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. We'll put the Phoebus down. We can retreat into this Pumpkaboo and use Night March. So my opponent was going to get a knockout anyway. I'm assuming they'll probably use Damage Change. If they had the Psychic, they could have knocked me out with Scatter Shot regardless. So I don't know, there was really no point of just leaving him there. Nothing was going to happen. I was scared of the Mega. That's the only reason why I attacked this turn. It was just in case of a Mega Evolution, but we're just going to get the damage change, healing that Mewtwo. So now there is a Pumpkaboo into the discard pile. And I actually want to point out that I misplay here. Last turn I hit for 160 and I had the muscle band on and I kind of forget about that. So I actually go to just use the 9 March. I do remember that I do need to add some extra 20, so I go for the Trainer Mail. I take the Battle Compressor and then I realize that I've got Sycamore in here and I can just get rid of that Lampent. So I do feel a bit of a dick for doing that, but we're going to draw our cards. It does not matter because we're just going to be able to Night March now for 200 damage with the weakness on the Mewtwo. Okay, so we're going to take our second round of the tournament, meaning we're going into the finals. Maybe my opponent in the final game will start with more than one basic Pokemon and actually be able to set something up. So let's jump right in to that final game. Alright, here we go. I kind of started recording this a bit late. My opponent is playing a fighting deck, as you can tell by their sleeves. So I've got a couple of options in hand right now. I can Ultra Ball away the Phoebus and the Lampent, and then I can actually buddy for that Phoebus back. I could also get rid of the Sycamore, but I think I'll just get rid of the Phoebus and the Lampent. And what I'm going to take right now is we see a Landorus, so I'm probably just going to take a Pumpkaboo. Reason being is we've got the weakness, the resistance to Landorus. I debated taking a Joltik, but then I realized that I do have resistance to fighting, so it's probably smarter just to take the Pumpkaboo, who's going to be able to take a shot from Landorus, whereas Joltik would get knocked out. We can buddy after putting the double colors onto the Phantom. We buddy waiting for my opponent to choose something. They don't have any, so they just have to click nope, and then we're going to get our Phoebus back. Alright, so we're going to take our Phoebus, and then we can Shaman to draw 5. I want to get that Joltik out of the active position if able to. I do have Scoop Up, Switches, and Float Stones in there, so I should be able to get something. We're going to see a Switch. We'll start with Trainer's Mail, and then we'll take probably the Battle Compressor. I don't know if Ultra Ball. Yeah, we'll take the Ultra Ball actually. Okay, so we can Ultra Ball, discarding. Actually. I'm just kind of debating. We'll switch into the Pumpkaboo first. Then I'll Ultra Ball, get rid of the Phoebus and the teammates. Alright, so now I can take another Shaman. It just allows us to draw 4 cards. We're trying to just dig out this Dimension Valley this turn. Hopefully we can hit it. And after that we do get the Trainer's Mail. We might be able to get the Dimension Valley. We just see Floatstone and Lysander, so we'll take the Floatstone anyway. And I can chuck it onto this Pumpkaboo in the active. Alright, so we only have the 1 Lampent, is it, in the discard? Okay. So at this point we're going to see an Enhanced Hammer. Okay. So my opponent's still within a chance at this point. They're going to see the fighting on the Landorus. Battle Compressor. What are they going to get rid of? We're going to see 3 Fighting Energy. Okay. Just so they can fuel up their Shadow Power attack. We're going to see a Professor Sycamore from my opponent. Discarding and switching to VS Seeker. Alrighty. A Soul Vest coming down, which is actually a bit frustrating now, instead of only needing 6 Night Marches in the discard. I'm going to need a total of 8. We do draw a Lampent, so I can actually just Ultra Ball these away. I may as well go for the Super Scoop Up just to draw extras with Shaman. We miss it, but now I can dump 3 Night Marches. So now what I need is a Dimension Valley and a couple of good draws. We don't hit it. We do have the Battle Compressor, meaning I can discard some more Night Marches to fuel up my attack. So we've got a Lampent, Joltik, and we'll get rid of a Pumpkaboo as well. Alright, so now we've got 2 Scoop Ups. We'll go with the Acrobike first. We're going to see another Battle Compressor. Yeah, okay, this can help me thin out my deck. I don't know how many Night Marches do I have. I'm going to get rid of a Hex. Battle Compressor. I'm just doing this to thin my deck out at this point, and we'll get rid of another Hex Maniac. Alright, so I'm just doing that to thin out my deck. Because because I'm hoping I can hit heads off one of these scoop ups and pick up a shaman. Okay, so we're going to flip heads on one, we're going to be able to pick up this shaman on the bench, and we can play it straight back down and draw 3. Alrighty. We missed it though, we missed the Dimension Valley. Would we have had enough for the knockout? I don't really know. What was there, 6 in there? Alright, so with the Soul Vest, I don't think it would have got a knockout then, but we missed the Dimension Valley, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7. No, so I still need another Night Marcher in the discard. Strong's come down, and we're going to see a Shatter of Power. So now at this point I am feeling quite confident. We do get the Dimension Valley of the top deck, so all we need is one more Night Marcher in the discard. Okay, so we're going to play the Dimension Valley, bouncing that Silent Lab. We can put the double colors onto the bench Joltik, just as an insurance policy, just to be safe. We can play the Sycamore, draw 7, so hopefully we find a way to get rid of it. We do see Battle Compressor and Acrobike, so we can just Battle Compressor away, and Night Marcher left in deck. Actually we can't because we don't have any. I do have to get rid of 1 card, so I suppose I'll just get rid of this Purchase Observations just because I've got VS Seekers. So I can just actually Milotic now and grab an Ultra Ball away that Joltik, and that will give me enough for the KO. And that'll be our final game. And we're gonna win this finals. Sweet, so we'll take the Ultra Ball. And we can play that. Get rid of the Joltik and the Sycamore, just fail search, and then we can Night March for a total of 160 minus 40 will be 120, just like that. Night March is able to win 3 straight games when my opponent doesn't have a bench Pokemon. So unfortunately all my opponents just dead drew against me, and I must have had like a good hand, I suppose. We win 3 packs and another trophy to add to the collection. I think that's like 7 now. So I might as well open these packs, why not? We'll go into my collection and open up some boosters. I'm just going to open the ones that I won, because I do have a couple of in here that are yet to be opened. But we can open up these ones, these breakpoint packs. Hopefully we can get something good. I'm not really sure what I'm trying to get. I'm just trying to build, you know, kind of the road decks like Mega Gyarados. Play all that, play around with that, just for the fun of it. No real competitive scene with that. Alrighty, and nope, nothing again. So we can open 1 more, 2 more. Alright, can we get anything? Apparently not. We're gonna see a Trevenant, which isn't too bad, but I just got heaps of them already, so it doesn't really matter. And will we get an EX or a break? Well, we don't get a break, we do get a reverse Maxilius and just Greninja. Okay, so I accidentally get more. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give us a like on Facebook, give us a like on the video. I probably already said that. If I did, I'm so sorry. So as I said, stay tuned for Monday. I'm going to upload a video schedule of what's going on, what we're doing, the whole setup and the plan. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. And thank you everyone for staying tuned to Road to Cities. There wasn't as much as I'd like to be up, but we still got a bit. Showed off a couple of the strong meta decks. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.